Before I barf, Yanko also writes in, "Hell comes to Frogtown." This doozy of a film stars Rowdy Roddy Piper, and you'll never guess it, Motel Hell star Rory Calhoun.
Whoa!
It's an pattern here.
So this is a post-apocalyptic film where 70% of the men perish. Women take over the world. However, there are only a few men who are virile. V-I-R-I-L-E. I assume that means you can
Virile. Yeah, you can.
you can procreate.
You can. Exactly.
Yeah, and Mr. Piper is only one of the few. He was kidnapped by a group of women so he could fulfill their needs. Sounds terrible. Sounds fucking tragic. But there's a group of frog people that want to take over the world. Roddy and two of the women go out and try to destroy the frog people. There's some nudity, lots of blood. Roy Calhoun is a prisoner of the frog people and winds up getting killed. Roddy beats the frogs. Yada yada yada. The end. Again, yeah.
That's a great synopsis.
Yeah, like it started off like, okay, kind of like a softcore porno, and then took a weird turn with the frogs. Like, where did the frog people come from? Do you have any back?
Post-apocalyptic. I mean, I obviously I haven't seen the movie, so I can't be like, oh, the frog people come in at about 25 minutes after the couple character creations lay the settings. No, I have no idea. But I mean, Roddy Piper starred in some junk. Rotten Tomatoes didn't even did they? Let's see.
I got it right here.
Oh yeah, 63.
63% on Rotten Tomatoes. This is one of the rare times, though, that the audience score was less than the thermometer score. 46% audience score. But, oddly enough, that's almost the plot to the really bad Super Mario Brothers movie that they made, where when he went to, when Mario and Luigi, as portrayed by John Leguizamo, when they went to
one of Adam's best good bad movies, just so you know.
Okay. Well, when they got there, what had happened was the people in, we'll just call it Mario World, they actually evolved from lizards rather than us evolving from mammals, and that's why Koopa and his Koopalites were the way they were. So it sounds like Frogtown, whatever happened to the frog people, they just seem to have evolved from reptiles rather than mammals. I'm trying to put some realistic something into this. It makes sense.
It looks like a humdinger of a film. I'm looking at some still shots on IMDb. It's got a 5.5 out of 10, by the way, on that one.
DVD Talk gave 3 out of 5 stars rating. Roddy Piper has to save the world while diddling beautiful babes and squashing 6-foot mutant toads with crummy attitudes. What's not to like?
I'm just trying to figure out what kind of state of mind I have to be in to try to absorb these movies.
Absolutely right. But hell comes to Frogtown. I may check this out. Right on Wikipedia, the movie poster is beautiful. It's a blonde hugging his leg while holding a pistol, and him holding another pistol with a chain around her neck. Man, it's like smell the glove.
It's like, oh yeah, so it's almost kind of like the European Vacation
yeah
with Chevy Chase. I always wanted to have one of those done in portrait style with like me, my wife, and my kid, like them like fawning at my feet and just hang it in the living room somewhere.
Alan, you could get down with that with waffles.
Yeah, I always wanted to get me crossing the Delaware, like as George Washington, like my face. You know what I mean? Like standing on the front of the little fucking canoe crossing the frozen river. That's what I've always.
I actually have a great picture that someone photoshopped of me in that same setting, Alan. So awesome. That's like you and I have like the same spirit portrait.
Solid.